Right, that's exactly why I'm gonna cry when you leave. But we'll stay in contact though, cause I definitely keep up with all the kids. I try to. So yeah. Hi, my name is Justin Williams. I am the world history teacher, 16 Ways, Do the Right Thing club sponsor, member of the PBIS team, school improvement team, #1 supporter for all the students. That's me. So, born and raised here in LaGrange, Georgia, Cannon Street Elementary School, Waxford Road, Lone Cane Middle, Troop High School graduate. It's kind of just me, you know. As I got a little older, we moved away from LaGrange and went towards the West Point area. So, yeah.
Do you enjoy working with high school students?
I definitely enjoy it every single day. Not knowing what to expect is probably the biggest joy of my day. I could have a disagreement with a child one day and come back in and we're back on track and we're ready to rock and roll the next day. And just being able to see them mature and matriculate throughout high school and get to their ultimate goal of graduating is awesome.
How did you get into education?
So right before I went into college, I had a conversation with my sister and we kind of talked about careers and definitely had the conversation about careers that would be around, definitely wanting one that was sustaining over time. And I understood that I always wanted to help people and I like history, so I kind of just put it together, history teacher, so that's it.
What inspired you to pursue your path in history?
Just wanting to make those historical concepts and subject matter come alive for the youth. When we're dealing with history, we talk about some things that a lot of kids just don't relate to and just feel like it doesn't pertain to them. So it's my job to make that relatable and make it relevant to them. And I enjoy making a connection of things that are going on in today's time, you know, back to what happened in history.
Yeah, because some people don't even know what's actually going on in history. Like, some people, they're just like, you know, they don't know it.
Right, and I can see how it's not right now in the moment, so I don't know why should I go and read about it. You know, it's already happened, but that's where I come in, and that's what I enjoy doing.
What were some obstacles that you faced on your journey to become a teacher?
So definitely applying to college very late. Actually getting to college, having to adjust. I attended Miles College. I eventually graduated from Miles College with my BA in history. Just that overall acclimation period from high school to college itself, and then as I matriculated and got through those courses, having to take the certification test in Alabama is known as the Praxis. And I did not do well at all. I think I failed that test like 7 times before just switching to history. And so that's why I got my BA in history. So I came home, I still had that passion for wanting to help and teach. So I took the GACE, which is the Georgia certification test, and in history. And I passed it first go round, and so those are a few obstacles for me, because I definitely thought about giving up and just, you know, trying to pursue some other stuff. But I jumped over those hurdles, and now I'm here. I'm glad I did.
Well, I can speak for all your students that we're glad you passed.
Yeah. Thank you.
Do you have any hobbies?
I definitely like window shopping. I like to eat. A lot of people, they don't really know that about me, though. I enjoy fine cuisine and fast food, too. But yeah, window shopping. I love online window shopping, or actually going to Atlanta, just, you know, sticking my head in the door, kind of just see what's out there, you know. I like to try to save my coins before I go spend them, so.
What store would be like your favorite window shopping? Like, you know, that you go in there just to, like, see everything?
So I definitely know the people at Hibbett's here in LaGrange, both sites, Commerce and at the mall, very well. I probably frequent that shop or that store 3 or 4 times a week. Just kind of see what prices are and what's new, what happened with this last shoe that dropped, all that kind of good stuff. So just being in the know. I love Hibbett Sports. I love it.
What or who is your biggest inspiration?
My family. I'm definitely gonna have to stick with my family on my inspiration. Definitely, no matter which way I turn, there's somebody I can look at in my family and say, you know what, they did it, they tried it, they ventured out, and attained it. So I'm gonna do that as well. There's no shortage of that in my family. So I definitely will say my family is my inspiration for what I do.
Yeah, family does play like a vital role in like a person's life.
Right. And I'm just blessed to have that because I definitely understand there are a lot of people that don't, so I don't take it for granted.
What makes you push hard every day?
Knowing that there are students looking at me for information, for knowledge, that thirst for knowledge, it keeps me going. Because there are definitely days in this profession, and I'll speak for myself, where you just feel like what you're doing is not cutting it for your students. But then there's a kid in the back that's like just soaking it all up like a sponge. And so yeah, you just keep going and keep trying for that kid, and hopefully the rest of the kids will catch on, and just trying to find different ways for those kids that didn't catch it. You know, that first way you try to deliver it, you try to find another way of getting them that information that you got to get to them.
What is your goal for your students?
My goal for any student that comes into 210 is to know that Mr. Williams cares for him. He's genuine, he's supportive, he's helpful. There's a time and a place for everything. We can laugh, we can joke, but when it's time to work, it's time to work, and you'll definitely be glad you had that interaction with me once you get into the real world.
Yeah, because there's few teachers out there who actually like try. Like it's some teachers who just come, teach, but you're like different. You like actually like build up with us and like help us a lot.
Right, that's exactly why I'm gonna cry when you leave. But we'll stay in contact though, because I definitely keep up with all the kids. I try to. So yeah.
Okay, last question. What do you plan on doing after retire? I know it's a long way, but
yeah. So after retiring, I call myself traveling now, but I don't really travel. I kind of just gas up the car and go somewhere and then come back. So I definitely say traveling the world and just seeing different things. I've never flown before, so hopefully I'll get over that fear pretty soon, and I'll be taking a lot of plane rides. So
thank you for letting us ask you these questions, Mr. Williams.
Thank you for having me. Huge fan of the show. I'm so glad and honored that you all wanted to interview me, so I appreciate it.
And always remember, Cavs, be courteous,
be capable,
be cooperative,
and always be Callaway.